to episode 12 of the Real Talk Trader. And today we have got a very special guest who I have been waiting ages to get on the podcast. Welcome, Jamie. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You had a good day?
Good, good. Yeah, it was good. Slightly busy, but nice to be home.
You been working?
Yeah, I was working this morning. Got back about half an hour ago, so ready to get
Okay.
on the charts after this.
Any trades trigger today?
None today. Most of my strats don't have Mondays on, so it's quite normally a chill
Okay.
day for me.
So you don't even have to worry about alerts going off in your pocket.
No, none at all.
Well, today what I want to do is get down to the nitty gritty about your trading experience, about why you trade.
Yep.
And you've got a really, really good story to tell around the fact that you were so close to giving up. And then all of a sudden, your trading has just exploded using the automated trading software. So,
Yeah.
what I want you to go through first is just tell us a bit about you, what got you into trading, and where we're at now.
So, well, I'm sure everyone knows. I got into trading through Jake. He's my older brother, so he kind of showed me into it, talked about it all, and ever since there, I got really interested in it and signed up to the Golden Suite about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years,
Yeah.
and ever since, I haven't looked back.
And what is your why to carrying on trading? Because everyone has that why. Everyone's at different stages in their lives, so everyone's why is different. And I really like to understand what your why is. And I think it will become apparent when you talk about nearly giving up as to why there is a why there.
Yeah, so obviously I'm only 22, so obviously got to be looking at moving out soon, and it's not
Yeah.
cheap. So obviously having an extra form of income would be ideal. But I think the main thing, I just want to be time rich when I'm older. I don't want to be working for someone doing 6 to half two. That's what I do. I want to be, I want to do what I want. Obviously we get to
And
the point where kids will start coming along and stuff. Want them to have a great life.
oh, exciting. So, what do you see as in your trading future? Because you've come really far in the last 2 years that I've known you. It's almost like you've gone from being a young trader to this seasoned trader that's all of a sudden is just obtained these funded accounts out of nowhere.
Mm.
And I think we should talk about your journey from the start to where you are now, because it has been quite a long process.
Yeah, definitely. I think what the difficult thing is for when people sign up, you see some people pass accounts in a week, 2 weeks,
Hmm.
but it's all just when the market's right. So originally I started off with a 100K account, which losing $1,000 a trade is just so bad for your mindset. So I dropped down, went for 50K, 25, 10Ks, which eventually I started getting better. I then passed my first phase one,
Uh-huh.
which felt like it took its time, but it was worth it. Then that's when it all went wrong when I lost my first phase two.
Okay, talk us through the emotion of when you lost that phase two.
Just felt like I was straight back to square one. I didn't have any other accounts, so that was the only thing I was trading with. As soon as I lost that, I thought, oh, what's the point? It's just going to happen every single time. And I was seeing everyone win round me, which should have motivated me, but it was just
Yeah.
shooting me down even more.
It doesn't work like that, does it?
No.
You although we are the best community out there, if one person is winning, yet one person is losing, that this is one of the triggers of having everyone having their own unique trading strategies. Is some people will win whilst others are taking losses, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's the way trading goes. But then what happened?
So then I had another 50K account, which I got my phase one done.
Yeah.
And then I had a horrendous phase two, got down to 1% down of losing it. And then, yeah, within a week,
Did
smashed
you
it in
lower your
profit.
risk at that point?
Yeah,
Or
so that's what I didn't do on the first one. I thought, what's the point? It's going to take twice as long if I go down a half risk.
yeah.
Then I blew it. 50K, I think I was 4% off failing. dropped it. Sadly, lost a couple more trades, but then I mean, gold had a massive run, and I think I hit 3 trailing stop losses in a row, which passed it.
And what are your talk to us about what a trailing stop loss is on the auto system and how it works for you?
So, trailing stop loss is the best because it doesn't stop. A fixed TP, you'll then minimise to 1-2%. Trailing stop loss, I think mine is a 9 risk to reward.
Oh wow! So you only needed a couple of them,
Yeah,
even
exactly.
reduced risk.
Yeah, and it's just lovely watching it, just taking a little bit of profit, your stop loss moving up as the price goes up, and then if it drops down a little bit, oh well, you've made 4 or 5% instead of losing it all.
So when you went to that only having 1% left of your challenge, firstly, what was going through your mind? And secondly, talk us through the risk management of how much you lowered the risk, and then when you started to up it again, or did you just keep it at the same?
Well, I didn't have time to up the risk really because just the trailing stop loss kept on hitting, and eventually it just done it all itself. This time I wasn't as bad as I originally passed 2 phase 1s at the same time, so I knew it was possible. I feel like I tried to I was telling myself to be a lot more positive. So when it hit one, I was still, of course, worried, which I think everyone would be. You don't want to lose an account, but definitely a lot better. I thought instead of just because I was gambling back then, I wasn't moving my risk down or anything. I was just trying to get it passed as quick as possible. I think I had 4 or 5 strats on one account, which every single one loses 2 in the week. It's gone.
It's gone, yeah. So
So
how
yeah,
have you changed your trading now to make it work? Did you
I
reduce
think
the number?
I now have certain parts of my strat that I have to hit before I even take it live. I used to just kind of, if it looked okay, I was like, oh, I'll run that live. That'd be okay. And then I'd pay the price when it loses 3, 4 trades in a row. Now I make sure, especially now funded, I make sure the strat is exactly what I want it to be.
So what do you look for? Is it like over 70% profit?
Yeah, at minimum 75 I really aim for. I'd rather have a lower trade count and they hit TP more than having hundreds of trades that bounces around all over the place. Because I think emotion still isn't there fully, but they're definitely a lot better. And I'd rather wait and have a TP instead of keeping being in the charts and then losing.
You completely turned your mindset around in terms of where you were, and we were speaking. You were literally at the point of thinking. It was like, Jem, I'm thinking of giving up, but you didn't.
Yeah,
Turned around
no, I
pretty
didn't.
quick.
I'm happy I didn't.
So when you went down to 1% left, you risked 0.5% to get back up.
Yeah, so I risked not. Yeah, 0.5%. Yeah,
And how many? And then it just literally, because it all happened quite quickly.
it all. It was. I was just saying. I was just looking back. So in June, I was 2%. The whole month, I was 2% down, and in
Yeah.
July, I had a 23% month. So that's how
Yeah.
quickly it can turn around.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? And just for the viewers, is this all manual trading or is it automated trading?
Majority's automated. I am with, of course, 15.5,
Yeah.
which stupidly enough, I decided to have a month off when I was on holiday, and then you had your best month to date, didn't you?
On the 17%, the
Yeah.
17% month. Oh mate. It's but look, you were on holiday, so this is a really good point. So you do trade 15.5 with me.
Yeah.
You're really good at it, you help other members, but you went away. It was a good 10 nights or so
It was
away.
11 nights, yeah. 11 nights
So
away.
11 nights away where you couldn't be at the charts because time difference, you were just on holiday enjoying yourself. So in that time though, your automated software just continued to work and earned you a pass on
Yeah,
a software.
exactly. I think that's what it's the best thing because, as I say, working full time, you don't have all the time in the world. Of course, everyone can make time, but I
Yeah.
can't be glued to the charts all day.
No, you can't because you work in you have to be up and about, don't you? You're not just sat in front of a
Yeah,
desk.
exactly. I'm not sat at a desk and I can have a laptop next to me. But it's just
So,
nice when I'm working. I've got my Apple Watch. It pops up with an alert, and then just try not look at it.
and what would you say is the best? Give me three things that you absolutely love about the automated trading system.
Overnight's my favourite one. I think there's
Yeah.
nothing better than waking up to blues. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah, it
Um,
is crazy, isn't it?
yeah, it's brilliant. Probably number two is it's all hands free. You don't have to. It does it all for you. Obviously, you put the work in, making your strategy what you want, and then you leave it. I leave it normally for a month or two, unless I'll lose three trades in a row. I'll look back and change it, but you don't have to do anything. Just let it do its thing.
So, creating a strategy, how long would you say it takes you? And do you do a different process to, say, Jake, as an example?
My process, I'll manually tweak it all before to somewhat
Yeah.
how I like it, and of course I'll pick my take profit if I want it to be a trading stop loss, fixed TP, and then yeah, normally I do it during work. I'll run the wizard while I'm at work, come back and look through all the data and see which one I want to try tweak. It normally takes me. I mean, I'll spend probably about a week on it. I'll just keep on trying to beat it. If I can't beat it, I'll restart and go for another one.
Okay, so that's so everyone. I think it's really good to understand how different traders use the software because everyone thinks, oh, okay, we've got an automated software, but we all have to do the same thing, but we don't, do we? We can
No,
literally do whatever we want. We can create whatever we want. So, what's your favorite pair or symbol?
it has to be gold at the moment. I think that's everyone's, isn't it?
Okay, what's your second favorite?
Uh, it was D40, but it's been a bit quiet at the moment. But still, normally when it goes off, normally it's always positive. So I'd say that's my second one. Yeah,
Do you like the freedom of, so obviously with 15.5, for us to take on a new pair, we have to sit there and back test months and months of
yeah,
data, which takes months.
yeah.
Um, do you like the fact that it will give you a strategy pretty quick? So you're at work running the wizard. How long does it take you to take it to come up with some settings for you?
Well, yeah. So realistically, you can do 200 cycles, and before you know it, you've got. I think it takes 15 minutes max for a year's worth of data. I
It's
mean, you
and
think
it's just insane, isn't it? It's just
it's
like you
ridiculous.
sit at work and you can just put the wizard on, come back, and you've got a fully automated strategy there. And yeah, I guess it works. Well, it's working for everyone. Look at you. You went from 1% down to passing that account. You kept your head in the game. So let's talk about since you've become funded. How
Yeah, I
how
think
have you, how have you found that?
I thought I was going to really stress about it because, of course, now it's the real deal. You're dealing with real money, but I just treated it like it was a challenge account.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's exciting when you have winning trades, but yeah, I thought I just treated it like it was a challenge account. Otherwise, I think you can start doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, like closing trades early, all that stuff. So it's just very much
Yeah.
still just set and forget and wait for your alert to ping off.
Did you find yourself looking at the screen when you're in a trade, just leaving all your other accounts, but just literally sat there staring at your phone on the funded account?
Yeah, I think when my first gold pinged, I couldn't stop looking at it. I was at work, service is rubbish. So I'm standing outside watching it.
And you've already taken a few withdrawals, haven't you?
Yeah, so I took my first withdrawal. It's just over 1%, so it's now paid for my account, and I treat
Nice,
myself to a swimming pool.
nice. Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? How's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, it's lovely. Even though the weather's been rubbish since.
Nice. Are you on your way to getting your next payout?
So 50k, I think it's just 1% down at the moment. I only risk 0.5% at the moment,
Okay.
especially now it's funded. But so that's not too worried. But I passed 25k last week, I want to say, which no, nothing's gone off yet ever since Traders Connect decided to ruin it for me because I missed out on about 13% from them.
Oh God, I know. If I never hear anything about a trade copier or Traders Connect again, then I think I'll be happy.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
but it's one of those things though, isn't it? Because as a manual trader, if you think of the way 15.5 works and you miss that 17% month, we've had a quieter month, but auto's obviously gone absolutely crazy both months. It just goes to show, doesn't it? Just the data that we literally have in front of us. Because unless I manually put all of my back tested data on the chart for 15.5, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, we're going to have another good month. Is it going to be a quiet month? But at least with your gold data, you know that another winning month is coming or another great run of those trailing stop loss.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. People can't look at it as trade to trade. You've got to look at the data across the year
Yeah,
because I think that's what I was terrible at. Like last month, I had a negative month, but now look, it's been 23% this month. You can't think it's the end of the world because you've made no money in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because it will
it's
come.
just it's just insane, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
so you made in 1 month some people's annual salary. It's
yeah,
just
exactly.
it's just crazy what you can get out of trading. But it's there are losses, and I think you've gone from the bottom in terms of your mindset. You've gone right to the bottom, and you've got yourself right back out, and you're now at this good position with your funded accounts, and you
Yeah,
you should be proud of where you've come from because we've all been there.
yeah,
Like we all lose accounts, and that could be people manually trading. But one of the biggest things I probably find with funded accounts, and I don't know whether you've had the urge to do this, is as soon as someone's funded, if no trades trigger on automation in the first week or so, they think, oh, I want to get my payout. I need to get it. Oh, I can get it in 14 days. I can change my payout date. I can take TGS withdrawal as the first one straight away. Like people then would be like, oh, I'm just going to put this trade on it, not actually doing any analysis.
worst thing you can do. I think that's how from the very start. I was just didn't have a clue what I was doing, and I just go, oh, let's click buy and hope for the best. It's the worst thing you can do.
So you've got the full mentality then of a funded trader, and you should be so proud of where you were at the start of the year to where you are now. So
Yeah,
tell me,
definitely.
we've got what, 6 months, 5 months left of the year, 4 months, five,
Yeah.
four. Where do you want to be come the end of the year?
So I think obviously I'd like to be having even more funded on. In a couple of days, I'll be buying 100k challenge account now because I think I'm ready for going
Okay.
back up to that. So obviously, perfect scenario would be have that funded by then. So be just under 200k funded for the end of the year. I think that'd be a good realistic goal to set.
That's still life changing. So you're
Yeah,
23% of
exactly.
200K.
Yeah, it's a lot of
You'll
money.
be, you'll be straight out of work.
Yeah,
But you have spent time. You spent your own time. You go to work full time, but now you can literally just leave the automation and let it do its thing.
yeah. It's like you don't even have to check with news because of course it's got the setting where 30 minutes before news it'll close you out. So literally you can leave your phone at home if you wanted to.
You could, couldn't you? As long as you don't need you don't you could. So I think it's great. Where was it? Where was it? I went to Orlando last year, and I was on the plane. I went into I think I had a GU strategy, auto strategy set up then. It tagged me in. Got over to Orlando. Obviously, I couldn't do anything on the plane because I wasn't gonna get Wi-Fi because I was relaxing.
Yeah,
And got there, and I think I had like 8%. Just sat there.
yeah, exactly.
It's
Mental.
just it's just crazy. It's the like you can get whatever. Like there's no limitations to what you can earn through trading. It's just about keeping your head in the game. If you were talking to someone looking to get into auto trading now, what would you say to them?
I think you'd be stupid not to. You'd be absolutely stupid not to. It's you can't ask for much better. If you want to learn to manual trade, yeah, that's completely fine. But do this beforehand because you can learn while making money. I feel like it's not that hard making strats that you want.
Mhm.
the system is very simple, which
Uh-huh.
you'd think is mental, seeing what it does for you, how easy it is. But yeah, I couldn't recommend it enough. Yeah,
And if they had just started now, what would you say to them in terms of the speed to go through things and how to progress through setting it up to getting funded?
I'd say after setting it up, low accounts. I think do your 10Ks, do your 25Ks. I think when you're new to this, seeing £1,000 get lost is it's a lot of money that you lose.
It is.
So I
It
think
is.
stick low, build your mindset. Trading's 70% mindset,
Mm-hmm.
30% just knowledge. I think as soon as you crack your mindset, you're gonna be a great trader.
So I think it's evident, isn't it, that you still need to have some kind of strong mindset, even if you are using the automated system, because like you said, seeing that $1,000 lost if you lose a trade is, or seeing, say you're trading stop loss gold at 8-10%, seeing $10,000 sat there, it's a lot of
Yeah,
money.
it's a lot of money. It's life changing money.
Exactly. Right, well, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for coming on. And
Thank you for having
what we're
me.
going to do is we're going to get you back at the end of the year, beginning of next year, and we'll see where you are. And I've mentioned to Shaky Jake about you guys coming on together just
Yeah,
to kind of talk about how you're both finding it, how you help each other out, what you both do differently. I think that will really help people. But thank you so much
no
for
worries.
coming
Thank you for
on.
having me.